This is your market recap for March 18th, 2025. Today we played bearish. To be honest, I expected us to close within here. Didn't end up happening, so in my opinion, we might come up and use this as a reclaimed bearish, but definitely playing bearish tomorrow. On the hourly, London was playing bullish and then reversed, which caused me to want to continue that move in New York session, at least targeting these lows right there. I was expecting us to take out these lows and then reverse and seek higher prices and respect that daily volume, that daily fair value gap. But we didn't. Ended up closing below it and then hitting our target, which was this low down here, and kind of meandering from there. If we look, well, even on the hourly, high time frame bearish, boom. London plays bullish, respecting this fair value gap right here, this hourly, and then expanding lower once again. And then on the 15-minute, again, this is this hourly, we reacted off of there. We come down, create a fair value up here, react off of it perfectly, and then play bearish from there. So that, in my mind, set me up to target these, at least these lows. I didn't think it would go this low, like I said. But it appears that once we took out this low, we completely stopped, like dead in our tracks. If we look at where it is with the relationship to everything, it's not really a significant low in my mind. We check the 4 hour, it's not anything. So a little confused as to why it stopped there. But you know what, it did. We have this 15-minute here, which price reacted off of there, playing bearish, and once again took out this low and kind of just played horizontal the rest of the day. So we're really today only looking at AM session because we didn't have lunch and we didn't have PM session whatsoever. We also had no news today, so that could have been a reason why. Like I said, retraced up, played bearish, retraced up, played bearish from there, took out this low, spent some time coming up right here. We reacted off of it, played bearish, 5-minute there, expansion lower again, took out this low, just went completely horizontal from there. I did think that we'd play bullish first, sweep this high before playing bearish. Why we didn't? Well, obviously we were bearish, right? We were bearish with the hourly, this 15-minute fair value up here, and this 5-minute here. At the point of market open, we had already closed this outside of this 5-minute. So we retraced, and at that point, we took out this low, retraced up here, so we're fully retraced, and we have an SMT of these highs. That in itself, because it could have came up, right? It could have, but we had this SMT. And then on the 15-second, we get a change in the state of delivery and a 15-second, which is this gap right here. So that would have been the trade. Trade of the day, in my opinion. We have this 1 minute here, which price reacted off of as well. And then, of course, targeting lows, liquidity, and liquidity down there. And again, took out this low during the macro. SMT here. This is the trade that I did take. I entered off this 15-second targeting highs throughout here. Had a little bit of trouble managing the trade. I entered with 10 contracts, which wasn't enough, first off. And then instead of taking 5 off at the first, what my profit should have been, I ended up adding 5 more. So that messed it all up. It wouldn't have been a large trade anyways, as you can see. It would have just been a straight, it would have hit a 1 to 2.6-ish and then back to zero, or back to break even. So with 10 contracts, that might have scored me, I don't know, $100. So not much, but I did end up losing about 40 just based off the I don't want to call it miscalculation, but the user error with the contracts. So it took out that low, took out this low right there. SMT of these lows helped us play bullish. This is a move that could have been caught for two reasons. One, SMT, obviously. Two, took out liquidity. Three, lunch, right? We're playing bearish AM session, so we're going to at least target this high right there. Now, SMT, I am unaware if we have a 15-second change in the state of delivery, but I'm going to assume we did with this, and then this retrace with this candle is probably a fair value gap. So that could have been entered and played to the upside, especially since it's during a macro as well. I actually really like this idea. However, I was in class, so could not be done with that. This is, in my opinion, this is an A+ setup. During the macro, SMT, probably a 15-second change in the state of delivery and whatnot, targeting highs. So that would have worked. That would have played well. And then from there, I mean, just straight horizontal. No SMTs of lows, no SMTs of highs, no nothing. Just, banging around. Now, as far as the future goes, we are adequately retraced if we are going to continue bullish. But like I said, if we were to continue bullish, well, here's the thing. Technically, we're still in this daily. That's going to go away. We're technically still in this daily for value gap. Technically, with this volume imbalance down there. So, we could still play bullish tomorrow. Because where we are in the hourly, I like it. For some reason, we swept this low really shallow, right, and lost all momentum, and we're starting our bullish move. I like that. We'll see what happens overnight if we see a disrespect in an hourly or if momentum just changes. It'll all depend, but we are still within that daily inverse at this point. We took out lows, were adequately retraced on the hour time frame. We have a rejection of this liquidity here. I could see us playing higher, right? But if we do close below that low of that daily fair value gap, then we're obviously playing bearish. But for now, since we closed in it and the rejection, I'm looking for bullish. Again, we are reacting to price. Plus, we're not even going to trade tomorrow because we have FOMC and they're saying some stuff. So market's going to be a mess. I'm still going to look. Not going to trade. But we'll see what they do. All right. Maybe they decide that we've had too big of a retrace and they pump price up, or they keep pushing it lower. I'm not on the Fed, so I don't know what they'd say. So we'll really just see. We'll see what happens overnight as to the buys for the day, and then we'll see what they say. They probably speak in the afternoon. So really just a day of waiting and seeing tomorrow. So we'll take all that information and react Thursday and Friday to it. So yeah, this has been your market recap for March 18th, 2025.